Thanks, Tiffany, and what a fantastic day for the football club. You can just feel the energy and you can feel the excitement in the air, and it is a wonderful day for us to be able to stand here today and say that we are officially debt-free and looking forward to the great opportunities ahead of us as we rebuild our playing lists and also look to the future for on-field success as well as off-field success. There is so many wonderful people, wonderful North people here today. I couldn't begin to mention them all, otherwise we would be here until lunchtime. But what a great gathering of so many special people who have made a wonderful contribution over the best part of 20 to 30 years. It's great to have you here, all here today, to share in this very, very special moment. To have past presidents, past coaches, past CEOs, past sponsors, past benefactors, or current benefactors as well. It's just wonderful to see you all, players who are here, captains of our men's and women's team, the media, thank you for coming here today. But it is just wonderful to see everyone to come together and celebrate a special moment in our history. A particular welcome to Vinesh Bindi from Mazda. We can all have great passion for our footy club and we can make a wonderful individual contribution, but to have Vinesh and his team here today from Mazda, who I think have been with us some 23 odd years, which is, as I understand it, the longest running sponsorship in Australian sport. So wonderful to have you here, Vinesh, representing Mazda, so thank you. I think if you look back over a decade, we had about $9 million in debt, which at the time, I'm sure for those who were taking over the club at that time, James and others, it would have seemed to have been at a time an incredible mountain to climb to eradicate that anchor around our ankles and to move forward. But bit by bit and day by day and year by year, with the contribution of many people who are in this room or in this gathering today, we've been able to chip away at it and slowly bring it down and get to a point today where we are debt-free, financially strong, financially independent, and looking forward to a very, very bright future indeed. And I should also mention that along the way, we made some pretty big investments. What you see here behind us today, the facilities, are just a wonderful example and a wonderful testament to the work that was done, not only to deal with some of the financial hurdles, but also ensure that we had the best facilities for our players to be able to compete on the field at a very, very high level. And for those of us who are old enough to remember coming to training here, 20 years ago, walking through the old Greyhound betting car park in the back here and into the ATCO hire sheds to get your rub down or get your ankles strapped, or into the old social club for the gym. Darren Crocker's in the background laughing. He's probably the oldest player here. It's just a wonderful, wonderful symbol that through all that hard work and contribution we have, first-class facilities. Our players are able to compete without any shackles on. So that's a wonderful, wonderful outcome as well. So during that period of time, from individual contributions, from corporate contributions to our members' contributions, we've been able to get here today and say that we are debt-free and looking forward to a very exciting future. So if I can just welcome up here to the stage two very special people in our history. First of all, if I could welcome Pete Scanlon. I'm probably taking over your job, Tiff. For those that don't know, Peter has been a lifelong supporter of the football club, a passionate supporter of the club, and when the chips were down and the club had to turn to some friendly faces, Peter stepped up and him and his family really made a wonderful contribution to the football club, along with the Huddle, which is one of Australia's leading community engagement facilities and programs. we couldn't have done it without the likes of Peter Scanlon. So welcome, Peter. And to you and Brady, thank you for your family's contribution to getting us to where we are today. So wonderful, thank you. Brady is actually stepping down off the board shortly, but I keep actually putting the board meetings in, so he has to keep coming back. He's been such a wonderful contributor. I think he'll be on the veteran directors list, not too far away. But there are other faces in the crowd who deserve some mention as well. To Trevor O'Hoy, thank you, Trevor, for your wonderful contributions. To Peter Durausch, we were just laughing about the investment that you and others made back in, 25 years ago to keep the club going. I think at the time it was probably around 350,000, I think the number was, which was the average price of a house in Toorak at the time. For those who want a little bit of statistical history, I did mention he might have wanted to put the money into the house. Probably would have got a better return, but football's not about return on your money, it's about return on your passion. And to see Peter and Trevor here, as well as Peter, wonderful contributors to our footy club, along with so many other people here today. So welcome, Peter, and we'll hear from you in a minute. To James Brayshaw, James, who was my predecessor, for those that don't know, wanders in here, tells him can't get a car park, starts ordering round, what's the running schedule, what am I doing? I said, look, you're an ex-president, you're not the president, mate. But James took on a monumental task at the time, along with others, and he is a key reason that we are here today celebrating this moment. So please welcome James. And no stranger to a microphone, but we'll hear from James in a moment. So in closing, can I just again thank everyone for coming out today. It is a very, very special moment. We should all be proud of our contribution, whether it's direct involvement or just passionate involvement on a weekly basis. Football clubs are about people, and they bring people together, and no other club brings people together like the North Melbourne Footy Club. So I know it's all dear to many people in this room's heart. Can we keep that shinboner spirit alive and well? And we look forward to a very bright future. Thank you.